Whether you're talking about amazing art styles or the rich storytelling, manhwas and manhwas have really taken off in popularity around the world. As the popularity of manhwas and manhwas continues to rise, more and more fans are becoming interested in the genre. This list compiles most of some, or should I say all of them, the popular titles from around the world that have been translated into English, allowing many to discover the unique art style and rich storytelling plots. If you love the manhwas and mangas, then here's a good one where you can read it. There's 10 of them, yo. Number 10. Cultivators in the City. Manhwa is a pretty solid. It's pretty good. It's about a guy who gets abandoned by his family and is found by an immortal master, and now after more than 10 years becomes one of the strongest cultivators in the world. When it comes to cultivation manga, I would say that this one is probably one of the best there is. I really recommend it, and in my opinion, you won't regret it. Number 9. I'm Just an Immortal. In this era, people are always reincarnations. What? Yes, they're always in reincarnation. But I, Lin Fei, depends on being an immortal. I have lived for hundreds of years, or should I say millions, just to find my beloved ones that I lost for a million years. Overall, it's a really nice manhwa, with a solid plot and art, and it's also great. Number 8. Take the Crown. I Want to Be a King. The manga doesn't have many chapters currently, so I don't really say much about it, but I like it a lot. A young boy with a terminal illness was caught up in an incident and obtained a system that could cure him, but in exchange he has to defeat the 9 people who great... What? They have great superpowers? No, that's a lot. That's a lot. He accepts the task and later finds out that the system has provided him with a skill, which makes all his defeated enemies listen to his commands no matter what. Number 7. Rebirth. City Deity. Wuji, a deity from the realm of cultivation, used the fate-changing skill just to return to the city. This time he is hanging to right his wrongs and make up for all the regret he had in his previous life. Wealth, strength, beauty, it's all in his hands now. The promise of the immortal world, reversing the Zongman to Gaussian law, only to return to the city. Number 6. Another Emperor Reborn. Reiki is a resurrection. The entire world is covered by a strong aura, and creatures of the earth are affected by this. Humans experienced an account that they had stronger powers, and other creatures besides humans also evolved rapidly under the influence of aura. Some powerful and mysterious races have appeared in silence. The legend says that the power remained. The family in another world, coincidentally, the soul of another world, royal prince entered the body of a young common human, Huang Shang, and that began the story. Number 5. Your power belongs to me. Not long after an asteroid crashed into the ocean, some affected abilities began to appear. Many forces and chaos are slowly growing with the humble black crystals, and Bai Jing, because his younger sister was imprisoned in the Guangguo group and had to become the group's running dog supernatural person, in order to save his sister, he planned a rescue plan. Number 4. Warble. This is pretty good. This is so good and the concept is so cool, but the only reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because there were a few misunderstandings near the end. I love the difference in all the characters and their distinct personalities, and the art was so gorgeous, especially the solo MC scenes. And this is my own problem, and these things probably wouldn't have fit with the story perfectly, but I wish the stories kinda stopped more, because when I binge read all the chapters in one night, the story is always moving on and progressing without many breaks or leisure scenes, I guess, to take in and what's happening, but I guess that makes sense since the characters are in time to crunch. Number 3. My instant death ability is so overpowered, no one in this other world stands a chance against me. I really enjoyed reading this one. Awakening to absolute chaos and carnage while on the school trip, Yoguri Takatu discovers that everyone in his class has been transported to another world. He had somehow managed to sleep through the entire ordeal himself, missing out on the gift, powers bestowed upon the others by a mysterious sage who appeared to transport them. Even worse, he and another classmate were ruthlessly abandoned by their friends, left as bait to distract a nearby dragon. Although not terribly bothered by the thought of dying, he reluctantly decides to protect his lone companion. Number 2. The Descent of the Demonic Master. Jinho Kang used to be an average teenager before an accident took away his family and his ability to walk. After reincarnating in medieval China, he becomes the demon master known as the Crimson Emperor. When his life is tragically cut short, he wakes up back in his previous life. Before the accident, and with his power and martial arts prowess intact, all Jinho wants is to live a normal life, but he soon realizes that monsters exist even in the modern world, and only he can stop them. This isn't your typical manga where the OPMC battles new enemies and ventures off to save the world. Number 1. The Immortal Emperor Luo Wuji has returned. This manga is one of my favorite disciples, or should I say disciples? Sometimes, the pronunciation changes. Disciples and brothers betrayed one after another, and a generation of immortals fell. Though the body is dead, the soul is immortal. And with the most precious Supreme Emperor's scripture to reverse the cause and effect, return to the earth, break the karmic barrier, and cast the divine personality again. That's all for today. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, then give this video a like and share it with your friends and your family, and also subscribe for more Top 10. Stay safe and take care. My name is Zita Khan, and I'm the voice of the voiceless. See you next time.